Well, Donald Trump has called a civil fraud case in New York election interference. During his testimony, the former president of the United States clashed with Judge Arthur Engoron on Monday in the Manhattan courthouse. Trump is accused of inflating his wealth to secure better loans from the banks. If he loses, he could be banned from doing business in his home state. Sally Patterson reports from New York for more.
Judge Engoron has already found Donald Trump, his adult sons and some of his inner circle at the Trump Organization liable for fraud. Now he's trying to determine what damages the former president should have to pay. New York Attorney General Letitia James is also seeking to cancel Trump's business licenses in her state. And that could lose him many of his companies, including Trump Tower behind me. Donald Trump is accused of stating his apartment here was 3 times bigger than it really was. Similarly, prosecutors say his Mar-a-Lago resort in the U.S. state of Florida is worth somewhere between $8 and $27 million.
They had no idea what the numbers were when they said $18 million for Mar-a-Lago, and it's 50 to 100 times that amount by any estimation.
Trump said it was worth more than $400 million. Trump and his sons, who testified themselves last week, have sought to shift the blame onto their accountants. They say that banks should have verified their financial statements themselves rather than just relying on what was given to them. Trump also claims, as he does with several other cases he's facing across the United States, that the proceedings are politically motivated and designed to keep him out of the White House. He's running for president in 2024. Now, taking to social media on Monday, Trump called the case one of the many that's been instigated and brought by his political opponents, quote, crooked Joe Biden, for purposes of election interference. Speaking outside the court, Trump's lawyer, Alina Haber, she called Donald Trump one of the best presidents America's ever had, who has built a great company. She said that it's actually worth far more than the statement suggested, not less. She stated that the country is falling apart and called for an end to corruption in courtrooms, where attorneys, she said, are being gagged. Now that comes after the lawyer was told to sit down by the judge in the courtroom, who also demanded Donald Trump actually answer the questions being put to him rather than making long and at times rambling statements. This is a courtroom, he said, not a political rally. Sally Patterson in New York, reporting for DD India.